Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with the Riz. Today I'm going to get you guys at home to make yourself a beautiful chicken stock. Homemade chicken stock, chicken broth as well, if you want to call it that as well. It's quite simple. I've got a whole chicken here, which after it's cooked for about maybe an hour and a half or so, or 2 hours maybe, I'll take it out of the pot and let it cool down, and I'll take all the meat off, and then I'll throw all the bones back in there. And with the meat, you can use that in your chicken soup if you make it a chicken soup, or you can use it in sandwiches for the kiddies. Just mix up a bit of mayonnaise through there, really yum. And I'm also using I've got a few more of these chicken carcasses here because you want as much flavour as you can in there. I've got some continental parsley I'm going to throw in there as well, just a few bay leaves, and just, I don't know, I've got about probably 8 carrots, probably 3/4 of a stick of celery, and I've got about 8 onions in here. Make sure you peel the onions. You don't have to peel the carrots, just chop off the end where it grows at the root end. You don't want that in there because there's a specific so-called poison that's in there. It's not good for us to eat, so just take the end off and just don't have to peel them, just chop them roughly. Same with the onions, just chop them roughly. Everything's just cut up really rough. Just like this parsley, you just take off the elastic band, you can just cut it like that, and that's it. Just throw that straight in there as well. Everything in, all the celery tops as well can go in there. Celery, the carrots, you just got to trim off the celery, the carrots. These bits here have got poison inside there, a certain poison. You don't use the ends, so they come off. And you don't have to peel them. Just chop them rough like this, and throw them in as well. And the onions, you must peel the onions, okay? Because otherwise the stock will go all brown. You don't want that from the skins. Alright, there we go. A bowl. I'm using filtered water because I've got a filter here. If you can use filtered water, it's even better for you. Make sure you put salt and pepper in there as well. Don't be shy on the salt, otherwise it'll taste really bland. And that's basically it. And just let it cook for about probably, if you can let it cook for probably about 3 hours, even more if you want. And then just let it reduce down. And then you can probably top it up a little bit more with some more water and let it reduce down again. But your whole house is going to smell beautiful of this stock here. So I'll just go and throw that into the pot, which I've got on the stove. I've got a big 20-litre pot over there, and I've put about, I think I've got about 12 litres, 14 litres of water. It's going in there, and the rest will make it up to a full pot. And that's it. That's all you do. Then later on, like I said, don't forget to take the chicken out and take all the meat off, throw all the bones back in. And after it's finished cooking, just strain it through a fine sieve. And that's it. Throw your veggies on the if you've got a compost, put them in there afterwards. It'll be good for it. The worms will love it, but not hot, obviously. Also, don't put this in hot water. When you start it off, it must be cold water, okay? Anything raw is always cold water. Anything that's cooked, like if you do beef bones and you roast them, that's hot, so they can be hot water. But yeah, so without further ado, I'll do that, and I'll show you later on at the end what it looks like. All right, this is it. This is the end result of the beautiful chicken stock I made earlier on. So I've taken it out, I've boiled it or simmered it for about probably 3 hours. Yeah, about 3 hours. This is the chicken that I took out. This is how much chicken I got out of it. Took it all off the bone. So it's nice and moist still, it's really yum. And this is the beautiful chicken stock. Now I just wanted to show you, I put it into these little plastic containers. They're 1 litre each. And then I just freeze them down, and when I need them I just pull them out. So with this you can just make a nice chicken soup out of it. So you add some of this, you can throw some, just chop up roughly some carrots or something, potatoes, put it in there, and add some the little pastas, you know, the little tiny pastas. They're called pastina. So you just cook them in a separate pot and cool them down, and then you add it to your hot liquid with your chicken, and you throw some, and you cook some carrots in there as well, and potatoes. And then you have some nice beautiful Parmesan cheese when you serve it up over the top of your soup. And it's a meal in itself, and it's bloody yum. Kids love it. The whole family would love it. So that's basically it for a chicken stock or chicken broth, and it tastes really nice too. So yeah, so give it a go. And if you've liked this, give me the big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you at the next one. Until then, take care and happy cooking.